Well, hello there, all you strange and interesting creatures of the internet, and welcome back to the All Seasons on F1 2014. Yes, we're finally here, or as we like to call it, Mario Kart Racing. Yes, that's right. Mario Kart Racing. Anyway, let's have a look at the runners and the riders for the 2014 season. We start with Mercedes, of course, with Lewis Hamilton and Nico Rosberg. Then on to Infinity Red Bull Racing with Sebastian Vettel and Daniel Ricciardo. Then on to Scuderia Ferrari with Fernando Alonso and Kimi Raikkonen. Then on to Williams Racing with Felipe Massa and Valtteri Bottas. Then on to McLaren Mercedes with Jenson Button and Kevin Magnussen. Then on to Sahara Force India F1 team with Nico Hulkenberg and Sergio Perez. Then we move on to Scuderia Toro Rosso with John Alec Verne and Daniel Kvyat. Then on to the Lotus F1 team with Romain Grosjean and Pasta Maldonado. Then on to Sauber F1 team with Adrian Sutil and Esteban Gutierrez. Then on to the Mauritia F1 team with Jules Bianchi and Max Chilton. And finally, rounding out the field, we've got the Caterham F1 team with Kamui Kobayashi and Marcus Ericsson. Fantastic. Now, anybody that's played this game will know that for the first time in a Codemasters game in a career mode, you no longer have to drive as a backmarker. You can drive any team you want. Yes, fantastic. Finally. Oh, but wait, this is the All Seasons. It's all about zero to hero time. So it wouldn't be the All Seasons, would it? Unless we went for a potato. So the question is, which potato are we going to go for? Yes, that's right. We're going with Caterham for a full season. Oh my bloody good gold. Here we go then. Let's do this in a Caterham. So here we are in our potato car, and our teammate is Kamui Kobayashi, and our first round of course is in Australia in a Caterham. So here we are out for the first time in our gorgeous Caterham Renault, and let's just listen to those gorgeous V8 engines. Oh, there are no V8 engines in F1 2014, just a 1.6 litre turbocharged hybrid. That's right, hybrid. Oh, for fuck's sake. Anyway, out to qualifying at the moment. You can see we're currently in 19th place in our potato as we go a little bit further into qualifying. Just 1 minute left of the qualifying session. And oh my goodness gracious, bloody good gold. As expected from our Caterham car, we're currently in 22nd position. Kobayashi, our teammates, in 20th place. Are we going to improve on this as we cross the line? And the answer to that is going to be a resounding no. So there's the final scores on the doors then. Last place for the Hookster. Wow, the 8 times world champion is now really in hero to zero mode. With Kamui in 20th and pole went to Lulu and Fernando Alonso was second. Let's do this. So it's time for a brand new adventure as Dave thinks to himself, is he ever going to get this series finished before F1 2027? Anyway, the 5 lights go out on the season's career mode and we say go, 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 and it's away we go from last place, and it's a terrible start from the line, absolutely terrible for the Hookster. Still in last place, Max Chilton is directly in front of us as we go to turn 1, but once again he goes for a dive and he gets past his teammate straight away. Oh my goodness, and he's threading his way through the traffic. Look at it, there's 4 abreast now, 4 abreast. There's Kvyat, Gutierrez, Vettel and Felipe Massa, of course, as the Hookster is once again going to do another dive. We know he is, yes he does, past Gutierrez as well. There's Rosberg, Nico Rosberg in the Mercedes now, directly in front of us. We're already up in the 12th position, and there's Jean-Eric Vergne in the Toro Rosso. Has contact with Jean-Eric, oh tight, very, very tight indeed, but he backs out of it, and we're up down to 11th place. Yes, 11th position for the Airbus sponsored Caterham Renault car. Oh my goodness, it's another fantastic performance once again from the 8 times world champion so far in this series. But I don't think he's going to win in a Caterham. No, look at this, we've got more sponsor logos, Dell and CNN, and look at it, it's just beautiful. It's an absolutely beautiful livery, I have to say, on this Caterham car. Yes, it's just a shame that it's a complete nutter bloody potato. Yes, it's a potato, everyone, a potato. And as you can see, we're getting under real pressure now from the car behind. I think that's Esteban Gutierrez. And of course the Sauber trying to get past us, but we're holding him off at the moment in our superb Caterham car, and we're still in 11th place. Nico Rosberg is in 10th. Of course, I don't know what happened to Nico Rosberg. He should be way up the field, but no, he's down in 10th place. Anyway, we're just about to come around the final corner and complete the first lap of our potato adventure, and we are still in 11th position at the moment. We're just about to start lap 2 of this Grand Prix, and there's Jean-Eric Vergne in the Toro Rosso right up our Jack Jones. He's trying to go to the inside now. Of course, he's got vastly more horsepower in the back of that Toro Rosso than we've got in this Caterham. The Caterham is very, very slow indeed. In fact, it could be the slowest car in the field. Sort of level pegging, I think, with the Marussia, it has to be said. Anyway, on to lap 2 now. And now we're under real pressure from a car behind. I think that's one of the Lotuses. Yes, it is. Oh my goodness. We've got absolutely no chance whatsoever of trying to keep this Lotus at bay. But we are holding on at the moment. As you can see, the Hookster has got a Union Jack crash helmet for this season. Yes, he likes to be very patriotic. Anyway, it's time to soldier on. As you can see, still in 11th place with Hookster at the moment. Roman Grosjean in 12th and Nico Rosberg ahead in 10th position. As we accelerate forward now to lap 4 of the Grand Prix, and now we've got Esteban Gutierrez in the Sauber directly behind us, as you can see, and always contact with Esteban Gutierrez and the Hookster, and he goes a little bit wide and he gets the position away from the Hookster, and he goes very, very deep to the corner there. A little bit of corner cutting, just trying to get this position back from Esteban Gutierrez, but he's got a car to the left of him. Then of course is Jean-Eric Vergne, as you can see, but now he's been passed by another car, and that's Pastor Maldonado, the greatest F1 driver in the history of the world ever. He gets past, but the Hookster's not going to give up on this, and he dives down the inside of Pastor Maldonado, giving him some of his own medicine, because of course Pastor was one of the greatest dive bombers ever in Formula 1, and he gets the place off him and up into 12th position once again as we accelerate forward down to lap 6 of the Grand Prix. Still in 12th position for the Hookster, but he's under real pressure again from this car behind, and it is, I think, still once again, yes, Pastor Maldonado. Oh my goodness, but this time he's passed him. I don't think we're going to look at the acceleration and the speed he's already gained on the Hookster in the Caterham, and it's game over, I think. Down to 13th place now as Nico Rosberg sets the fastest lap. Anyway, we accelerate forward at the end of lap 6, and as you can see, we've now got Jean-Eric Vergne in 14th position, trying to get past us, but I think he's just gone into the pits actually. And yes, a few cars have come in, so we're up into 12th place now, and Daniel Ricciardo, the Honey Badger, is currently in the lead of this race in the Red Bull as we accelerate forward out to lap 7 of the Grand Prix. And oh my goodness gracious, no, we've been passed by a teammate. We've been passed by Kamui Kobayashi, and he's away and gone as well. What the hell is going on? This is a disaster, absolute disaster for the all seasons on F1 2014 as we get passed by our teammate. We're down to 13th place now, and under real pressure from behind now from Felipe Massa in the Williams. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's got Jesus Christ on a stick, Felipe. Jesus. He almost takes us out there. Does Felipe Massa, and he gets past. We're down to 14th place now. So I think it's a good time to make our pit stop, don't you? Yeah, it's a good time to make our pit stop for the potato car. So in we come from 14th position. We're going to change from the soft tyre onto the hard tyre. And I have no idea we're going to end up probably bloody last, the way this car's performing tonight. Probably bloody last. Anyway, the Caterham lads are out there ready. Come on, lads. Nice, fast, clean pit stop, please. Look, they've got Renault badge on the side just to tell you that it's a Renault. Doesn't make any bloody difference, but it's a Renault. Anyway, we rejoin the field now. Where are we going to rejoin? Where are we going to... Lots of cars going past, and we're in last. Yes, last position on lap 8 for the Hookster. 8 times world champion. Oh, for fuck's sake. Anyway, we accelerate forward now to the end of lap 8, just going to lap 9, still in 22nd position, but a car's coming to the pit, so we've now made it up into 21st. Yes, 21st position. It's another no, it's not really, is it? Let's face it, it's pretty dreadful. Anyway, let's accelerate forward now to lap 9 of the Grand Prix, and I think there's another car coming to the pits, maybe even 2, or maybe just 1. I can't see clearly on the mini-map, but we go past anyway. We're up down to, it was 2, up into 19th place now. Valtteri Bottas now is currently in the lead of this race. Wow, absolute fantastic for Valtteri there, and we're up into 19th position. Anyway, we accelerate forward out to lap 10 off the Grand Prix, and there's another car coming, a very, very late pit stop for someone there, and we've made it up into 18th place now for our Potato Caterham. Fantastic. And Lewis Hamilton, predictably enough, is now in the lead of this Grand Prix as we accelerate forward down to lap 13. And oh my goodness, it's time for Hero to Zero once more, as the indignity of getting blue flags means we've got to allow a faster car to pass us. And that faster car was Lewis Hamilton. God damn you. God damn you. Wait till I get in that bloody car. I'll show you who's bloody boss. I'll show you who's bloody boss. It won't be yet though, will it? No. Anyway, we accelerate forward down to lap 14 of the Grand Prix. 18th position, and Lulu crosses the line, so that's it. We are going to finish in 18th place for our first race in our Potato Caterham. Fantastic. As we just managed to hold off Felipe Massa there on the line. Well, we've passed our objective, so it's all good. But teammate Kamui Kobayashi finished in 16th place, 2 positions ahead of us. Disastrous. Absolutely disastrous. So there's the final scores on the doors. Kamui in 16th, the Hookster in 18th. And let's see who it was who won the race. Well, we know who won the race. It was, of course, Lewis Hamilton. But who came in 2nd position? Well, we're just about to scroll up and find out. And it is... Kimi Räikkönen was in 2nd, Daniel Ricciardo was in 3rd. So after one round of the championship, Lewis Hamilton, of course, is in the lead, Kimi in 2nd, and Daniel in 3rd place. And we are in 18th place, of course, with Kamui in 16th. Okay, it's time to move on to the next round now. Of course, it's Malaysia. So here we are at Sepang for round 2 of our Potato Championship. Fernando Alonso has currently got pole position with a 1:42. Let's see if we can beat that. Oh, am I kidding? Anyway, we cross the line, and it's going to be at the moment, 11th place at the moment for the Hookster. Anyway, we accelerate forward to later on into qualifying, and once again we're down to 21st place. With just 2 minutes and 20 seconds left of qualifying. Are we going to improve on 21st place as we cross the line? The answer to that is going to be... No. 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 So there's the final scores on the doors. Once again, we've been beaten by Kamui Kobayashi, who got 19th. And we've only got 22nd. That's last, lads. Last on the grid. And pole went to Fernando Alonso. Oh, shit. So once again, it's time for the 5 lights to go out on the all seasons career mode, and hopefully we're going to get a better start. I've had a little bit of practice before these round 1 and round 2. So let's away we go. Yes, look at this, lot better start from the Hookster. Already up into 21st position as we get past one of the Mauritius. We've got Jules Bianchi directly in front of us now as we go down this extraordinarily long straight at the Sepang circuit. We're going to dive. We're going to dive. We know we're going to dive. Yes. Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Already up into 14th position. We're going to try and thread our way through the traffic once again to Troy Rosso as we're in a Troy enjoy Rosso Sandwich, but we get past those. Oh my goodness gracious, bloody good gold. Up into 8th position now. 8th position just behind Jenson Button and ahead of Felipe Massa in that Williams. This is the second time we've bested a Williams. This could be good for a Williams seat if Claire has got her eyes on me. Anyway, let's continue on before we call the police. And yeah, still on the first lap. Hookster's now in 7th position. Yes, he's got past Jenson Button. As I say that, Jenson Button does an audacious overtaking manoeuvre and gets past Hookster. So we're down to 8th place once again. But we're still ahead of Felipe Massa where we were. He's trying desperately to try and get past the inside of us. But wait a minute, where's he gone now? Where's Felipe Massa gone? I think he may have lost a little bit of ground there. And now we've got Kimi Raikkonen directly behind us in 9th place. Anyway, we continue on. More importantly than that, we are currently in the points, everyone, in our potato car. Yes, we are in the bloody points. 8th position, but we're being harried once again by the car behind, which is Kimi Raikkonen, and of course the Ferrari, which has got oodles more horsepower. And now as I say that, we've got Sergio Perez now in the Force India trying to get... Oh, there's contact with Perez, and I think he's lost some of his front wing. He went straight into the back of us, which unfortunately a lot of the cars do in these Codemasters games, yes. And now he's going to lose a little bit of ground there. Wow, these cars dart all over the place in this game. Absolutely dart all over the place. Anyway, so just about to complete lap 1. And we're still in 8th position at the moment as we go back into standard mix. Jenson Button is currently in 7th. Now, as you can see, we're just looking at the mini-map and we've accelerated forward now to lap 2 of the Grand Prix. And we've got Kimi Raikkonen now sneaking down the inside of us once again in the Ferrari. But we're going to see if we can hug it round the outside. Oh, yes, we get a very, very nice turn into that apex there. Very, very nice indeed. And we hold on to our... Wait a minute, where the hell's Raikkonen gone now? What is happening to the cars behind us? Anyway, lap 3, the DRS has been enabled. Nico Rosberg is currently in the lead of this race as we accelerate forward now to lap 3. And we're under real pressure from the cars behind now. It's Raikkonen and it's Massa. And we go through the middle of them, but we go wide. Oh, horribly wide, horribly wide. And Massa's jumped us. He's got past us, as we had to go very, very wide there to take avoided action, not of course hitting Kimi Raikkonen. But let's see if we can catch back up to the back of Felipe Massa. Now Fernando Alonso is currently in the lead of this race on lap 4. Wow, the lead is changing almost every other second. Yes, and we're still holding on though to this 9th position. We've lost 1 place to Felipe Massa in the Williams. It was quite inevitable, of course, because that car in 2014 was quite a good car, was the Williams. Yes, before tragically they seem to be going backwards and more backwards. Yes, they will soon be the new Mauritius. Yes, unfortunately. Anyway, lap 4, still in 9th place at the moment for the Hookster. Massa in 8th, Kimi Raikkonen in 10th position. As you can see, oh, we've gone wide, and that's given Raikkonen the opportunity to get past us now. Now we're down to 10th place. We're just on a single solitary World Championship point. But can we hold on to this last point? Can we hold on in our potato caterum to this last point? Oh, he goes for a dive. Hookster goes for a dive. It's a very, very late lunge on Kimi Raikkonen, but he does manage to pull it off. So he's back up into 9th position now. Yes, 9th position in our caterum. As we accelerate forward out to lap 4, once again, Kimi Raikkonen is going to have the outside advantage. He goes to the outside, but we're going to go to the inside, and hopefully we can sort of push him off the circuit a little bit without getting any warnings or penalties. And we do, yes. Still in 9th position now for the Hookster on lap 4. Hamilton now is in the lead of this race. Lulu is in the lead as Kimi Raikkonen now tries to sneak round the outside of us. But once again, we're going to be able to hug it tight to the inside line. And we hold on. Anyway, this is now lap 6 of the Grand Prix. But this time, Kimi Raikkonen's desperately trying to get past us. Desperately trying to get past us. As you can see, he's gone to the outside once again. We're, of course, going to go to the inside. Rosberg is now in the lead once again. Wow. These positional changes are absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Sebastian Vettel is now the car ahead in 6th position, and we've now made it up into 7th place because I think some cars have come into the pits. Yes, they have. So we accelerate forward now to lap 8 of the Grand Prix. And it's time for the Hookster to make his pit stop from 8th position at the moment. We're going to lose quite a few positions though as we come into the pits. It's going to be a very, very slow and long pit stop for the Hookster in our caterum. So we change from the soft tyre, which I do believe is the white sidewall tyre, which means we're going to go onto the hard tyre, which is the super duper hard tyre. Yes, you don't want to meet this tyre in the back of a dark alley, because I'll tell you, it'll take your bloody hat off. Anyway, so there you go. Off go the softs, on go the super hards. It's always nice when you can have super hards. on your car. Anyway, we rejoin in front of a Toro Rosso, yes, and we're in 13th position now, ahead of John Leclerc and behind Kimi Raikkonen now. Kimi Raikkonen is now the car ahead of us in the Ferraris. We accelerate forward out to lap 10 of the Grand Prix, still in 13th position for the Hookster, but John-Eric Verne is trying to move around the outside of us once again as we go into this first turn, but once again we're going to be able to hug this inside line and hold on to 12th position. Anyway, it's time to accelerate forward out to lap 14 of the Grand Prix, and this is the end of the race. Hamilton's still in the lead, we're still in 12th position, so it looks like we are going to finish in 12th place, which is going to be a fantastic performance for our potato caterer. Yes, a 12th position finish is going to be absolutely great, and he's going to put us up the standards as we accelerate forward out to the end of the race. There's the confirmation on screen. Lewis Hamilton has won the race, and I'm under real pressure now though from Valtteri Bottas once again in that Williams. He's pushing hard, but hopefully we can hold on, but of course we're in the DRS zone now, so here goes Massa. He goes to the inside, but we're going to still... Oh my goodness, he's got past us, but we're going to go for a very, very late move now. Can we get it round? Come on, get round, you tub of shit. Come on. Yes, so we hold on to 12th place now as we cross the line. Fantastic. Yes, look, the Hookster's hands go up. He says yes. Well happy with that. And Kamui Kobayashi finished in 22nd position. Wowzers. That is absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So there's the final result then. 12th position for the Hookster in his second race in his potato caterum. And Kamui Kobayashi finished in last place. And of course Lulu won the race. So let's have a look at the championship standings now for 2 rounds. As you can see, Lewis Hamilton is in the lead with 50 points. Daniel Ricciardo is in second. And Nico Rosberg is in third. Which means, where are we? We're in 15th position now in our caterum. Wowzers. Absolute wowzers. And Kamui Kobayashi is currently in 19th place. Oh my bloody good God. Anyway, let's have a look at the constructors now. Mercedes are in the lead with 74 World Championship points. Red Bull in second with 42. So there you go. There's the start of our Potato Championship in the Caterham. And once again, I'd just like to thank everyone for watching. And you're all as awesome as always. And as always, there will of course be more later.